Hello everybody, this is Sonia. Now I've come back on here today because I wanted to do some more work on this. I have neglected to tell you that we need to cut around here. We need to cut this off, okay? This is around the edge of the piece of work because so we know what we're up to, where we're supposed to go out to or whatever. But just trim that off. Okay, and then we'll see where our sewing lines and things will come to, okay? Right. There we go. There you go. That looks nice now, doesn't it? Okay. Now, today I want to find some different bits and pieces to put on here. I really don't know what, because I'm stuck with the basic colours to start with, aren't I? That might be too big, that one. When I say basic colours, I've only been using those three a fair bit, haven't I? I've not been using... No, I'm not happy with those. We won't worry about putting them on there, will we? Let me see, what have I got over here? There's a stack of stuff here before. You know how that is. And then it all just disappears, doesn't it? There's a, I was going to put cotton lace on, but we're not going to worry about that too much today. Because it's, you know, whatever you want to put on. It's your piece of work. There's no rules at all. You make your own rules in your own head. What do you want to do yourself? There's no other ones. Oh, this is nice. I was going to take that off there, I think, and use this. Oops, don't do that. Must be sewed on there really good. No, don't need that. Anybody think I didn't have anything to put on here, wouldn't you? Well, I've got some pink, so we'll go with the pink. Some nice pink across here. And I did say I probably have to take that button off, you know, and you know what I was thinking? I will, because you know what? That's fair on the spine of it. If I have a book. I suppose it doesn't matter whether it is or not. It'll come to the front, I guess. Because this can be the front of the little book thingy. And it'll sit there, I guess. It might be right. I might do that. So I'll just do a piece here. What did I do? I just cut off a pink bit, didn't I? No, I was going to. I'll put that across there. Yep. So today we need to do a different sort of stitch. So we're going to do some, wonder what I did with me hoop thingy. Little piece of work in it. Here we go. Okay. Now today we're going to do a chain stitch. Yesterday we did that, oh, it's hooked up in here. Yesterday we did a one that was a blanket stitch there. So today we're going to do a chain stitch. So you just come up through the back. I have got a knot in that and I'm not supposed to. So you just come up through the back and then you want to make a tiny little stitch, go down and come back up, and just to pick that up so it doesn't get away from you. You can either do one or two, but it's not going to come undone, okay, if you just do one. So the chain stitch is going to be, go back up to where you started from and come down along your piece of fabric there, see? And this is also today pulling against itself, like it was yesterday too, which I meant that one thread's coming through and the other one's not so tight for some reason, so I'll have to fix that. Oh dear, no, I nearly lost it. I nearly lost it. Okay, so we're going to go down in behind here where we just come out, yeah, back up there like so. We need to keep them the same length. Right, this is a chain stitch. As you can see, it looks like a chain now. Yeah. I hope you can do this after me showing you how to do it upside down. It's not really that hard to turn it around. Might be me to say that. It's all right for me to say that, isn't it? Okay, I'll turn it around myself and show you how. So we need to put, get that out of the road. Move over. So we need to put this to the side. And then you got to come up here, where you come out, go down there, and make sure that this piece is underneath and pull it through. Right? So you go around there, you go back in there, come down and go like that and pull that through. Got it? Over that way. Back down here, down there, and pull that through there. And there's your chain stitch. Alright? Looks like a chain, doesn't it? Now, we're going to go and put something onto, well, I was going to put that pink on there, but I can't because it's not going to work very good with that. I need to get some more colour into this piece of work. It's definitely got not enough colour, because you know me, I like to do pretty colours, and I definitely need to put something else on there that's a pretty colour. It's very hard when I've started out with a very plain background, isn't it? And see, I'm sticking to the same colours. What about if I put that over there? But then I've got to put this, I'm going to do I want to do some of that stitch like I just showed you, some stitch like I showed you. I want to do the chain stitch. Okay, right. Oh dear, I don't know, a bit tired today. Have them days. I used to be able to do marvellous things once. I'm sitting here with the biggest mess in my room you ever did see. Got to get into it, fix it up again, get rid of some stuff. Once I could have did that, I could have worked all day and had it done, no time at all. And that didn't seem like that long ago. But it was. But it was. That got me work cut out, spending an hour or two doing something. And anyway, I just woke up one day and I was 60-something and it's just not fair. Anyway, let's not worry about me today. Let's just work on doing a chain stitch, and we're going to put it across the middle of something. So it's going to show up. Okay. I might just put it down here, for the time being, just to show you how, how it's going to look. Which is going to look pretty cool. Now you can do lots of different things with it, I suppose, with your chain stitch, but it does make a really nice decorative piece. You can put little beads in between each one of them holes there. See that? You can put little beads in there. And they look really cool, so we could do that. That's just one of the many ideas, there's lots of ideas. When I probably told you this when I first went to, and I did go and learn a fair bit of embroidery things over the years, and I thought I knew all embroidery stitches, and there's hundreds. Oh, there's hundreds. We won't ever know them all. Oh well, I do know a fair bit. I don't know a lot about the canvas ones, or the ones that they do with the open weave canvas and things like that. I don't know a lot of them, but so we got a bit of that there. Look at that. Doesn't that look nice? It really does. To decorate these things. I reckon whoever come up with these in the first place was, very clever, busy people. Way back in the olden days. I've got this tiny little thing. It's just like a little flower thing, but he's not going to cover up much if I put him there, so I'm going to need to put him somewhere where he's going to be really of use to me. Meanwhile, I'll do another lot of stitches, or find something else to put on here, give it a bit more life. Which way does this go? There. Well, that's nice. I don't like that button, or that blue lace. I really don't. You reckon I should take them off? I do. I do. But I've actually put it on there with the material, with the cotton. I do not like it at all. I really don't. For some reason, it looks really crappy to me. And I'm just going to chop it off. Oh, you probably get sick of me undoing things, but you know what? It just has to be done. It really does. It's too, I don't know, not very nice. Not very nice at all. There we go. That looks better, doesn't it? Without that on there. That looks better. I'd rather use a lace that is a cotton one, like a thicker thing, like that sort of stuff, you know, something with a bit more, something a bit more nicer. And even this here, this is really, really old. I'd really rather use that than the that thin stuff. I don't like that thin stuff at all. Not for this, you know. I want to put the most nicest pieces into there, and I'm going to have to find where my bits like that are. They're in the drawer over there behind that thing. I know they are. I've only got white here today. Excuse me, I'm over here rattling around in this bag. Let's see what I can find. I do have that nice piece there. Isn't it? That's probably not, it's not a cotton one, but it looks really good. It's not too light either, you know what I mean? Might be just the style of the thing that I'm not real keen about. Hang on a minute, I've got some bits of doyle in that here. I just didn't like that blue. Whether it just didn't go or what, I don't know. Whether I should cut a bit off that. I'll take a tiny bit, make a bit of trim off the top of this. It's a bit heavier than that other one, that blue one. I wasn't really keen on that blue one, as you might, well, you can see that. I took it undone. That even looks like a what's the name, stitch, doesn't it? This I'm going to cut smaller. It looked like a buttonhole stitch, that piece of stuff. I do not have enough pieces handy here. I should have brought them in. I know where they are. I've always got them away from me. Because you know what? I don't know what I'm going to do until it gets to, look at that. I do like that. Isn't that nice? It's a dear little thing. Maybe even that is too. They are not quite what I have in mind for the colours. But I think I might have found something else here. And these are thicker things too. That's a nice one, look. And here's a mauve one. This is helping me work on the colours, you know, while I'm doing this. Okay, so there, anything you cut off with this crochet, you can just pull that bit apart where it's fastened to it, because it won't come undone. Because crochet is only done with one stitch. Not like knitting. You can pull on your knit and it'll come undone because it's all on them needles. This shouldn't come out. See, because it's one stitch. That's a nice little piece. I do like that. So we do need little bits like this, okay? Too, if you've got any. Whatever you can find. And, you know, it'll look really good. And you don't have to put on here what I'm putting on here, because you can put anything you want to. It's just that I'm a fussy person sometimes. And it takes me a while to get my mojo going and what my work's going to be. It takes me a while to get it sorted out, what I want to do. As you know that. I'm going to take this off here, this bit. It looks like wings. Oh, you can sit down and crochet yourself little bits. I was going to say that I could have done too, but sometimes I feel like crocheting. I used to do a fair bit once. got to be in the mood. I sit out there watching TV, maybe nearly dozing off. I can't do anything but half sleep, can I? You know, this is not really going to happen for me. See, now this is helping me decide what my colours are going to be. Where's the blue one? It is. So maybe this is something you could do too. Find your pieces, different pieces and different colours, and put your colours on at first to see what you think. You know, because... oh dear. Or if you've got a colour wheel, they're always handy. They really are. The colour wheel tells you what goes together and what doesn't, but then you can put anything together you like. If you want to look, if you like the look of it, that's okay. So I've just got them sitting there because I think that helps me a lot to figure out which things is going to go where next. Right. So I'm just going to sit that there for the time being while I show you how to do another stitch in that hoop thingy that I keep on putting over here amongst everything and losing. Okay, so we're going to put this one, we're going to do I might do a feather stitch now. Now the feather stitch is, that's not going to stay like that, okay, nobody panic. We're going to move that off there because it's going to, I just wanted to find out what colours I could put on it, what I can get away with, you know, so I can, anyway, that'll happen. Nobody worry. Now this is going to be a feather stitch that we're going to do next. I suppose I should have kept these bits, so I could have set them in something, put them in something, but I have a lot of bits. And do your back stitch so it doesn't come, so you don't lose your thread right through there. I've got my finger on it holding it at the back. Okay. Now the feather stitch is pretty much a lot like this one. I think this is, yes. And you just come up at the end here and come down like so, right? And you're sort of doing this on an angle, right? And then you can go over this side and do that. Make sure there's behind there, right there. And up here, you can please yourself like where you want it to be. There's no really rules for it. Well, there is, but you want to, it sort of comes backwards and forwards like this, see? Oh, these threads keep on getting out of sync with one another, don't they? Now sometimes like 3 on one side and 3 on the other is good. You know, you can go backwards and forwards as many times as you like from one side to the other. Just please yourself which way, like that. And it's one of my favourite stitches, this is. See? And then you got that going like that. I'll just keep going across this way because I can understand what I'm doing upside down like this, I hope. If I'm getting it right. I can come back this way. Go down. Yeah. Go down. Like that. See? Very good. Pretty cool, hey? Righto. Now that's good. I've done that one. So I can show you how to do that. And what I would do it over in my piece of crazy patchwork would be a piece of bric-a-brac. Only because you could go, oh no, I might put the, what's the name, stitch on that. I keep changing my mind, don't I? Did I cut a piece of that off? I think I did. Or it might have been this bit I had. But I'm going to show you how to do this here stitch. I have a knot. And you just want to put one. And it just depends how, oh dear, I've got to get this right. These 2 pieces of thread don't want to be level. So when you take your thread apart, I guess, unless I put it back together nice, it keeps on looping away from one another. So you need to put that 1, keep on getting stucky. And on the top of them, we can put a little bead on top of each thing. We'll come back in and we'll put a little bead there, bead there, bead there. Okay? And that'll look really nice. And I seem to be sticking with the same colours here, don't I? Haven't been able to get myself away from it. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Free there and free back this way. Okay. So I'll have to leave this here for today, I'm afraid. So I'll have to go and do a bit, have my dinner and stuff. But I'll be back on to show you how to do more later. So thank you everybody for watching, and we'll talk to you after. Everybody have a good day. Bye-bye.